What's up guys, Darkdally here, and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 Roleplay. Be sure to check out the description below for links to the full playlist, as well as links to featured mods and tractors in the video. Be sure to like the video and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to keep up to date with this series. Alright, so here we are. It's still October. It's obviously getting into the evening hours in late October. Well, it rained a few days ago, if you guys recall last time, and if not, I've got a link to that down in the description of this video below. Last time it was raining, and I didn't think there was any way I was going to get wheat planted before winter, but it only took this field a few days to dry out. It's windy, could have something to do with the fact that we're at the top of a hill here. Well, regardless, I was sitting around and I said, you know, I do still have time in October. It's one of those things that just kind of occurred to me one night after dinner, tonight. After dinner, I was like, I can get out there in the field. I got some energy. I can get out in the field and get this done. Yeah, so I think we can. It was pretty quick to lime it. Now we're just putting down the wheat. I'm going to come by with some fertilizer later and roll it. We're going to be here late. I'm probably going to be here till about 10 o'clock. It's about 6 o'clock, 6:30 or something now. The sun just kind of went down not too long ago. Should only take me, I could probably get this part done in maybe an hour. And then, we'll see about that. But yeah, it's one of those things. I knew I still had time in October to get this done. So let's get it done. I wanted to put wheat here. This was not the best field for the potatoes. The other field, that would be good for potatoes. About the other field, well, there's definitely some stuff I want to get to. We're not going to get anywhere tonight except this field. This field is going to be all tonight. Tomorrow in the morning, I do want to hit the other field, and there's some other things that we need to get to. Quite a few things. This is going to be it for October. Yeah, but we'll get this done tonight. I'm going to get this done here. Then we're going to go pick up some fertilizer and keep rocking through the night. It's pretty peaceful out here at night, that's one thing. So let's go get the fertilizer for the field. Wait, do you hear that? Of course you hear that clanking. What is that? Wait, it's not doing it now. Something was... There it is. Alright, so my tractor is making a clanking sound. I thought I heard it earlier, but I wasn't sure because it's not doing it. It's not doing it at working revs. It seems to be doing it at idle, and... Well... I'll see if it's still doing it later, and if so, we can do something. Well, I'll see about it, but okay, so there's that, and fertilizer over here, and should be, yeah, there's some bags of fertilizer waiting for us. I can't help but wonder if, the last time we were driving this tractor, it got stuck in the mud, and I picked it up out of the mud with that wheel loader. I really hope I didn't do something to the farm boss's Ursus tractor with that bucket. I'm pretty sure that the recommended way to move a tractor around is not with a 12-ton wheel loader. Well, let's just hope I didn't damage it in any way or anything like that. Now, he's out of town right now. He's definitely seen that I could do good work here, and so I'm kind of here on my own for a week or so. He's definitely seen I can handle things, so that's what we're doing. Alright, let's get this thing fertilized and rolled. Yeah, let's get this done. yeah, there's really not much to that, and there's not a whole lot to see out here at night. It's kind of, at least it's not a really huge field. That could be monotonous. So, that's it for tonight, just this. Good morning, everyone, and happy November. Boy, that was fast for you guys. Now, I did finish that field. The field's all done. It's rolled, everything. And, yep, we're just washing the October dirt off this tractor and ready to head out and get some stuff done today. Look at the trees out there. They're beautiful. Alright, so we are on our way. Now that that wheat field is planted and everything's good there, man, it is beautiful here in November. I know I go on about it, but the trees here, the leaves and all that stuff, all that good autumn stuff. So, going down to the store to pick up a lime spreader that is waiting for us down there, and I used it. Well, you didn't see me, I guess. I wasn't. Yeah, you didn't see me use it. I used it on the field we were just doing, and I parked it. It's been waiting for us down. There's that clanking again. I will get that checked out. I hope it's not something I did with that wheel loader bucket. Yeah, I had the lime spreader hiding down here at the shop. I found that this is actually a decent staging point. Owner of the shop doesn't mind. I give him plenty of business repairing used farm gear, and he doesn't mind if I store some stuff here in the shed. So I parked this down here. It should have enough lime in it to do what we need to do. I think it does. This is the lime. Anyway, yeah, this is the lime spreader I was using on the field that we just planted the wheat on last month, or just recently for you guys. Get this back though. Oops, see. Oh, there we go. All right, now we're gonna haul this. So we're taking this to. Remember the field I was doing the baling on? Yeah. I'm not planting anything. Well, it's November. It's a little late to plant anything, but I want to go ahead and get it prepped for next year. My feeling right now is perhaps potatoes. It would make. I got potato equipment. It would make a good potato field because it's long, long straight rows. The potato working equipment has such a narrow working width. I think it'd be good for that. So we're heading back to that field with the lime spreader. Definitely know my way around here this time. Well, I knew my way around last time, so I think I can dispense with the jokes of me getting lost. I don't plan on getting lost again. But there are some places I haven't been yet. There's still one more field. Oh yes, there is one more field that's over here in this area. I haven't been there yet. I want to address that in a minute because there is something about that. Right now we're pulling up to this field. Everything should be good here to go ahead and lime. And, wait a second, did I not? I didn't finish picking up the bales. I can see them down, oh my gosh. Yeah, I can see them from here. So, that just happened. Yeah, so I picked up this tractor, picked up this and drove it down here and just started recording again because here we are. When I was pulling up with the lime spreader, I saw that, I'm not kidding, I thought I picked all these up. I forget what I had on video last episode, but I thought I went back here and got the rest of them. Well, I didn't. Well, so let's clear this off now. Let's see how much we got. Okay. Remember last time I said this field is deceptively long? This field is deceptively long. Oh my gosh, look at all that. Okay. I have got to fit all of that in here. Alrighty, so now there's a lot of work to do throwing all this in the truck, or all this in the trailer there for sure. So we're gonna load. Well, yep, it's farm work. Welcome to working a farm. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get all of this tossed in the trailer. So the lining is gonna have to wait for now. We're gonna get this tossed in the trailer. Ugh, Oh, great. Awesome first shot. Way to go, Darkdally. Okay, so I hope it's not a portent of things to come. So let's get all of this. Okay, and go. There we go. Okay, let's get all this loaded in the trailer. And then it's going to go up by in the hayloft above the pigsty. And then we can start liming. Oh, it did. It went in. All right. Yeah, this is how slow going this is. Maybe I'll speed this up for you guys, because this is actually how slow it goes. Okay. I made it easy for you guys. But yeah. It's a fair amount of work. That's okay. Again, you know, it's working on a farm. So let's get this back to the house. I want the house. I want to be clear, that's the East Farm. I'll just call it the East Farm, because I am no good at pronouncing... Oh, there we go. Whoa. I'm no good at pronouncing these French place names, so let's call that the East Farm. The West Farm is actually where the house is. For now, let's go ahead and get up there to the east. That's where the pig pen is. That's where we're going. I told you guys there were other roads that went to this farm that were steeper and curvier. Now, the next time you see me go down that narrow, curvy road, you'll realize, yes, there are steeper roads. There's I think 3 ways basically into my farm here. That one's pretty steep. That's the back way, and that's from the direction I was coming. It was the closest way up. All right, so let's pull this up next to the pigs. And if you, for some reason, doubt that I am actually throwing all of these up here one by one, well, stick around, because I am. You can see up there, yeah, you can see up there in the hayloft, the hay that I've thrown up. Oh, sorry, the straw I've thrown up. Well, let's get to it. And one final bale left. And get up there. Oh, barely, just barely. All right, let's see. I think that holds 500 bales up there. We've got that much. So that's everything from the field. Oh, missed with one. That's everything from the field, minus what I gave to the pigs. All right, so this shouldn't take too long. Well, except for the fact this field is very long. It'll always surprise me. You know why I think it is? There's that hill in the middle, and so like once you crest that hill, you see the rest of it. Long field, long field. Once I get this down, I'm still playing catch up from earlier this year. And once we do, I may see if I can score that field next to me. I mean, it's right there. I like the long, narrow fields. They work well with small equipment, which we're using small equipment right now. They work well with small equipment because, you know, if you're only got like a 3 or 4 meter working width, which I have with most of my equipment, I think it's easier to do long, narrow, straight fields because it's fewer passes. It's longer passes, but there's fewer of them. It seems like it's easier anyway with small working equipment. Maybe it's just that hey, that's enough motivation for me. When I work bigger square fields with the small equipment, it seems like you have a much bigger task ahead of you, you know, if you know what I mean. This feels pretty long, but this isn't too bad. Yeah, I think after this pass, one more pass should get it with lime. And then by the time I get there, it'll be late afternoon. Definitely not planning anything here this year, but I want to get the tilling done in the fall. I just realized I was lambing that field, and I just realized, look at my whoa, oh my gosh, car, Jesus, watch when I'm talking to people. See, my gas gauge is right there up to the upper right of my speedometer, the one that's on E. This thing is on empty. I don't think that's why it was making that clanking sound. There's the sound again. I don't think that's why, but it wouldn't surprise me. This thing is literally on E. Let's get this thing filled up. I kind of just noticed it while I was... I noticed it while I was lambing. I was caught up doing other things, not paying attention. Let's get this filled up. And there our needle goes. We are full. Hey, the sun went away. Maybe that was it? Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, let's go to the shop. Let's take it down to the shop. Maybe... I took it down here to the shop. Let's see if we can hear anything. See if I can hear it from outside. See, I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing a thing, but it's unmistakable. I really hope I didn't bust something with that wheel loader bucket. Well, I'm going to take it into the shop and have the mechanic here look at it anyway. He's not here right now, but he said I could leave it here and he'll get to it. So that means for now we're down a tractor while he looks at this. So we're going to be down a tractor for the weekend, and we'll see. So I'm going to have to modify the New Holland. I'll get to that in a bit here. Some other stuff I want to do with it. I'm going to modify it for field work. But this is our powerful tractor. Well, it's the only one with over 100 horsepower. So for now we're going to have to make do with the two small tractors. So back to the house. I'm going to grab the New Holland. Man, this thing is muddy. Seeing it in the daylight now. You know, first I think I'm going to haul this thing to the wash. When we get back home, I'll haul this off to the wash. I mean, I've been driving the truck, obviously, but, you know, having just washed the Ursus, and then I come over to this thing. Oh yeah, speaking of mud, there's the matter of that other field I haven't mentioned yet. So let's pull this thing in here. And pressure washer time. Let's get this mud cleaned off. Yeah, so that last rain, apparently, I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard tell from other folks. There's another field, the one I've spoken of a couple times. There's a field with oats planted, and apparently it's partially baled. I've heard last time I was in town, not the last time, that was just now, but before that, the other day, that there's quite a bit of flooding and thus now mud problems in that field. I don't really know about that. I'll have to see when I get there, and that's not going to be today. It's going to be doing... There we go. Backed up just up to make sure I can't open the door. That was smart. Alright, so let's pull this thing up, get this thing washed off, and... well, yeah, so that was October. Well, we're in November now, so the field you saw me planting earlier, the wheat, yeah, it is just now sprouting, and we can run this tractor through and fertilize. So I'm just getting it nice and cleaned off before I run it through the field and get it dirty again, basically. There we go. Alright, so, yeah, first growth stage of the wheat, and we can get this fertilized here. So, yeah, so anyway, that rain, apparently it hit that field of oats pretty bad, because another farmer was saying something to me. I still haven't been to that field. I have been so busy. I mean, well, you saw, you know, I was up till like 10 or 11 o'clock at night planting wheat here last month. Well, apparently they're telling me that the field down there is bad, and they want me to get the mud off because they don't want water and stuff flooding their fields, because some of my fields are next to other people's fields. I don't know exactly what the situation is. We'll see that in next episode. I'm going to head down there, but apparently it's pretty bad. Mud problem down there, just from this rain. This field here, not so much. We're at the top. Maybe it's because we're at the top of a hill. You can see what I mean. We're at the top of a hill here, but where the oats are, that's down with that other field that I was at, that I was just liming. Well, for me, it was a couple hours ago. I was lambing that field. It's down there. See about that. Okay, so New tires fitted. Well, because we're down a tractor, right? We're down a tractor because the Ursus is in the shop. And so that means this tractor is now on harrow duty. So, yeah, got the tiller on this guy. So yeah, I was just up in my shop. I kind of probably caught that down for you guys. I had some new... Okay, whatever's wrong with the Ursus tractor, that's a little bit beyond my capability. But I can get some hired help and change the wheels on my shop. So yeah, we switched the wheels over to be more appropriate for some tillage here. Look at that, the sun's already setting. Wow, started this episode last night and here we are. Yes, I have worked all day. A lot of it was the baling. Yeah, a lot of it honestly was the baling. I gotta admit, it's a beautiful sunset. There is that. This will be the last thing we do today. And yeah, I see the rocks here, but we're not planting here this year. I will have time to get the rocks up. I kind of rushed the wheat on that last field. Look at those rocks later. This yeah, this field's not getting planted till spring or something like that. I don't know, it's possible. Let's see. Swapping from wheat to potatoes. I might throw grass down on this field over the winter. Alright, that's it for today's episode, everyone. Thanks so much as always for watching, and don't forget to tell me what you think in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episode of Farming Simulator 22 Roleplay. New episodes are released every other day at 6 p.m. Eastern. Thanks a lot, and I'll catch you guys next time.